First of all, I want to give a shout out to the LDBC. What an exciting bout between Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev. Sergey Kovalev, after seeing this bout, Sergey Kovalev is a great fighter, and he's not just a brawler. He is a very good all-around fighter with exceptional power. And the question going into this fight would be whether Andre Ward would show that he is all the way back from the long layoffs. He's not been the most active fighter in the last couple of years, and earlier on he looked a little bit shaky. Kovalev was able to get through Andre Ward's guard. I think Andre Ward was probably a little bit surprised by Kovalev's power, and he was knocked down, I believe it was in the second round, by Kovalev, and I suspect that a certain YouTuber in Ecuador and a certain YouTuber in Taiwan collectively blew their loads, thinking that, they have this race agenda over there. That's just that ilk, that filth over there. But coming back into the fight, Ward was able to adjust, and he was able to, being the master technician that he is, he was able to, I think, time Kovalev's punches a little bit better, and his body attack on Kovalev ultimately began to show their effect in the latter part of the fight. Kovalev did not have quite the same snap on his punches as he did the first couple of rounds, and Ward was then feeling more confident then, and being more offensive minded in the last third of the bout, and I think that made a difference. And Andre Ward won a close 114 to 113 decision. Now, I've seen some people call that decision a robbery. It's not like, now this is the thing. I've seen some people say, I thought that Kovalev either should have won or maybe a draw, but how did Ward win unanimous decision? Well, 114-113 is not an overwhelming victory. So how was that a robbery? I can see if it was 120-108 or 118-112 or something like that, then yeah, I see your case. But 114-113 is a very close fight. And I gotta say this about HBO's team. I just listened to 78's video, and he made an excellent point about this, and I want to add my points to this as well. HBO is very biased. Okay, I don't know whether it's on purpose. I don't know whether management tells certain guys to cheerlead for certain fights for racial dynamics. I know that's how TV is nowadays. So that it could be they're told to do that by superior higher ups. But anyway, Jim Lampley is very biased. Okay, I noticed when Andre Ward would snap Kovalev's head back, which he did with more frequency throughout the latter part of the bout. He might say hard right hand by Ward, but earlier in the fight when Kovalev would hit Ward, he would go hard right hand by Kovalev. It was a whole totally different reaction to the punches. Max Kellerman totally pro Sergey Kovalev. I almost think that if they're not told to do that by higher ups, Roy felt in him that, wait a minute, man, these motherfuckers are totally pro Kovalev. So he had to stick up for Andre Ward. Max Kellerman was just totally on Sergey Kovalev's dick all night. Roy was trying to be the voice of reason, trying to say, okay, yeah, Kovalev's doing this, but Andre's doing this. You gotta acknowledge this. And then Harold Letterman, who should fucking get into a fucking, a time machine to go back to 1991 when he was relevant. Harold Letterman said something about, Jim, I think that Andre Ward needs to get out there and fight instead of run. Something like that. Something to the effect. He says something like that. Instead of running, backing up and running from the guy, you need to go up and fight him toe to toe. But see, that shit plays right into the narrative that comes from the racists in the boxing community on YouTube, that the so-called slick black style is running. When Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather and, Pernell Whitaker or whoever fought a certain style like that. They're cowards. But yet, when the great Willie Pep did it, he was a brilliant tactician. Just brilliant. One of the greatest fighters of all time. It's a total different thing, man. But anyway, congratulations to Andre Ward for his performance tonight. He is the man now, snatching Kovalev's 3 light heavyweight title championship belts, and he's the man now. Whether you like it or not, he's the man. There's going to be certain people who are going to spin this thing this way. They're going to spin it that way because they have agendas. But Andre Ward won the bout. And I think anybody who says it's a robbery doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. A robbery is when the decision is blatantly disproportionate to what you actually saw. You're trying to tell me that Ward didn't win at least 6, possibly he didn't win at least 7 rounds? You don't think he could possibly have won 7 rounds? Don't listen to the HBO commentators. Watch the fight. I think that, from watching, because I'll give you an example. Harold Letterman in the 9th round said, "Clearly, Jim, I thought that Kovalev won the 9th round." You look at the 9th round, there's no way in hell Kovalev won the 9th round. Don't listen to those fucking bozos. They don't know what they're talking about. Congratulations to Andre Ward.